Friends, in today's lecture we are going to see different components of automobile engine. Now this is the fifth lecture of automobile engineering. We have taken the standard video from Mechanical Tech Hindi on YouTube. They have given a good animation to this. We will use that to understand our concepts. Let's start with the basic of the crankshaft. Let's see how crankshaft works. You can see in the diagram the piston system. Pistons are been set onto the crankshaft. You can see the animation running. Pistons are on the crankshafts and they are running. It converts the rotary motion its main function is to rotate piston in a circular up and down movement. It is next converted to torque converter belt pulley arrangement system. Again it is connected with connecting rod, etc. Generally they are made up of forging or casting. So these are the processes which prepares the crankshaft. The bearings are used in the system. In order to prevent the vibrations, the bearings are used in the crankshaft. They are made from bearings are made from generally carbon steels or plain carbon steels. We are moving to camshaft. You can see the position of the crankshaft. First the crankshaft, then the pistons, then onto that camshaft. Now these are the puppet or rotating walls which takes motion from the piston, and camshaft is generally made in this way or in this shape, elliptical, so that the puppet wall positioning up and down will be operated with the help of a cam follower system of the camshaft. Now you can see in the diagram there are four types of valve. They are inlet, expansion, suction, compression, expansion, exhaust. Connecting rod, the next part. It is the most important part of this system. Connecting rod is connected with piston, and now you can see the assembly. First is the piston. You can see piston, connecting rod, then crankshaft. Therefore crank motion or piston motion is given to the crankshaft with the help of this connecting rod. You can see the shape. They are generally forged, manufactured using forging. When the piston goes downward, it swivels or complete one revolution. That is from up of the piston to down and again up. The one complete motion of the connecting rod takes place. You can see the common shape. Now this is the gudgeon pin which connects piston to the connecting rod, and this is the crank pin which connects to the crankshaft. Now since they are having a low weight, their low weight is of prime importance. You can see because the whole weight will be more, then the engine will start vibrating or making chirping noises. Next is the crankcase. You can see the crankcase. It is the outer part, and that is called as a mechanical cover. Why this is the largest part of the engine? Because it has to avoid engine from getting outsider dust or outsider foreign particles, etc. Therefore it has to be closely or tightly packed. It is made up of generally aluminum or mild steel, etc. Cylinder heads. Now this is the upper part of the engine. You can see different parts. It includes wall chain adjustment, raker shaft, then steel holes, rocker arm, etc. Combustion chamber, there is presence of combustion chamber. There are generally one cylinder head, two cylinder head, etc. Engine belts, you can see in the diagram, different engine belts have been shown. Where the use, you can see over there that the timing belt between the alternator and crankshaft, you can see between the camshaft and valve, then between spark plug to the piston, and between distributor. So these are the different types of engine belts used. Next is engine oil system. How oil system works in the engine. You can see oil pump is situated. Next is a pickup screen, oil pan, there is oil pan, and next is the oil filter. Now oil filter is the most important because it has to filter each and every drop of the oil that is running in the engine assembly or in the engine system, you can say. It has to serve two functions. First, it has to make the engine smoother in order to function it. You have seen or you have heard about the different oil manufacturing companies. For example, Castrol 40 is one of the key manufacturers or biggest manufacturer of the engine oil. Again, second function it has to serve is it has to radiate the heat that has been produced inside the engine. Next is the engine wall. There are two different types of walls. You can see in an animation how wall works. There is a wall guiding mechanism. Wall has to be raised, that is wall seat. The area left is bowl area. Next is a wall seat and wall guide. You can see the four stages over here. Suction first, second compression, third is expansion or ignition, and fourth is the exhaust. You can see the exhaust gases are coming out of the engine system. Suction, air suction. Second, compression of the inlet air. Both valves are closed. Third is the fire spark plug, that is expansion, therefore piston will move downward, and whatever may be the residue remain, that is burnout gases, will be exhausted by opening number 4. First valve, both valves open. First valve open, second valve close. Both valve close. At the third stroke also both valve close, and at the fourth stroke only opening of fourth valve or second valve. It is the engine block. Next, it is generally made from metal casting and other parts have been installed onto that. For example, block, camshaft, main bearing, harponic dampers, crankshaft, flywheel, connecting rod, etc. First the casting is made and different types of holes have been drilled onto that afterwards in order to achieve the superior finish of the engine block. Next is the engine pulley. You can see different types of pulleys in the engine. Crankshaft pulley, then next is the alternator pulley, then next is the power steering pump pulley, then next is the AC compressor pulley. So these are different pulleys used dependent on the engine system. They are connected with a belt, or we can call as a timing belts. Different type of belts we have seen earlier. So they are connected with the belts. Now next come is the engine brackets. They are connected with the main body of the vehicle, therefore they are most important. The main function of the bracket is to avoid or to reduce vibrations made by the engine. They are made from aluminum material or different alloys. Next are the engine mounting bolts, different bolts that help engine and engine assembly. You can see different type of washer and bolt systems. They are made up of mild steel. They keep securing the engine at a fixed place, and they keep securing the position of the engine after different uses or after different vibration or after the run time. So bolts and their threading system is of wide importance. We have to see different parts as a piston ring, spark plug, etc. So with this we will cover these all parts in the upcoming lectures. Till then, watch the video and make a practice of taking notes in your notebook. Thank you.